So today out hiking here on the Appalachian Trail, thinking about an adventure. I've had an opportunity to go on a lot of adventures with a lot of different people, and two of those people that come to my mind is Jimmy and Melanie Gunderman. I got to know them as they were in high school, freshman and sophomore, and had the pleasure and privilege of being their student pastor. Over those years, we saw God do some incredible things together as He worked in their lives, in their school system, through our church, and in our community. I had also the privilege of watching them grow up. I got to officiate their wedding. I've seen them have children, raise their kids. I've seen them pour their lives into them, and just been so proud of who they have become. When I think about those two, I just can't help but think, but if I was a mom and dad and I had young kids today, Jimmy and Melanie is exactly who I hope my kids would grow up to be. And as I've had an opportunity to be in their lives, Jimmy and Melanie both have taught me some incredible stuff. Today, Jimmy is going to share with us some things that he has learned, and some of them come from the things that we did together in church. One thing I love about Jimmy is Jimmy always asked questions. He did not take things at face value. He always asked questions, and he always pushed to make sure he understood the truth. And today he's going to drop some truth on us. So sit back, listen, and be encouraged, and then find ways to apply what he shares today.
Hey friends, my name is Jimmy Gunderman, and I'm coming at you from St. Simon's Island, Georgia. I've known Jay Thompson for a very long time. In fact, he was my student pastor at Kennesaw First Baptist Church in the mid-90s, where he came as I was a sophomore in high school. During that time, we've had a lot of special memories, and a lot of great times as a youth group and personally with Jay. And there was some things that he always would teach us that I still hold on to today. Two things in particular that always stick in my mind is he would always say, dream big, have huge dreams. In fact, there were times where he would plan some things and he would be sharing about them, and I just thought that these plans were just absolutely huge. And yet we would always, year after year, see these dreams come into a reality. So there was never a time where the dream was big enough to where we wouldn't be able to think about pursuing it. The second thing is that he would always say, be before you do. So in other words, be the person of God before you do the things of God. That's always stuck with me because as a child of God, we want to be connected to our Creator. We want to be connected to a personal God who cares about us, His Word says. And so once we do that, once we are walking in accordance with His ways, and we are trusting Him and loving Him, and we are obeying Him and His commands, the doing just seems to be more enjoyable. I don't know about you, but I don't know how many times in my own life where I tried to do the things of God before I was the person or the man that God has called me to be, and it came across as more of a duty than a delight. And so I just wanted to encourage you with those two things, to dream big, as Jay has always said, and to be the person of God before you do the things of God, so that we can delight in God as He is intended. Be blessed, my friends. It was a pleasure talking with you.
I am humbled to think that I had a small part in being used to help Jimmy become the man that he is today. And what he shared is so true. We do have to learn to dream big. Not just see obstacles, but see those obstacles as opportunities. A lot of times when people face difficulties, they come up with 15 reasons why they can't do something. I was always of the opinion, the question is not why, but why not? Why can't we do this? Why can't we pursue that? And we had an opportunity in our student ministry to see God do some incredible things, some of those dreams to come true. And then that whole thought of you got to be before you do. You know, in life, that is so true. It's really good to think about characteristics, qualities that we want in our life, and then go try to do a lot of great things. But if we are not who we're supposed to be, we're never going to be able to accomplish all that we need to. I heard someone say one time, be very careful that you don't get to a place where your character can't sustain you. And that's what it means about you got to be before you do. You've got to be a person of character. You've got to be a person of love. You've got to be a person of substance. You've got to be a person of compassion in order to do things that are important, that are compassionate, that are significant. So take the words that Jimmy shared with us today and ask yourself, am I being the person that I want to be? Which will help me then do the things that I want to do. Jimmy, Mel, again, love you guys. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for being in our lives, and we look forward to continuing to do life together. As I always say, if you want to hike the mountain, you do it one step at a time. Dream big. And then if you're going to go do it, you know what? You got to be that person to go out there and hike. Hike on, my friends.